That's me at a poop-throwing festival in India, where the villagers spend 6 months collecting cow poop and celebrate the end of Diwali by throwing it at each other and rubbing it on their skin.
I'm sinking! I'm gonna die today!
I'm touched! I am the one who shits!
Good morning, Owasso. This is the Twins with Owasso Live, and this is the Morning Loop. As you can see, some cultures are shite, I guess. That's the subject of today's show. I mean, not all cultures are equal. I mean, according to liberals, all cultures are equal. What they're doing here is beautiful and culturally enriching. I mean, I can't wait till New York looks like this. I can't wait till San Francisco looks like this. I can't wait till all of California looks like this. Is this what you want? Is this the culture you want in your country? And again, we got Vivek Ramaswamy and Kash Patel advocating for more of these folks coming over here. Now, I know there's a million different religions there's a million different gods, there's a million different religions in India, but this is like this culture that they're wanting to import. And they're like, all of it's beautiful, all of it's great, you know? I remember I was watching, I wish I had found this thing, but you ever see this thing of this like Twitch streamer girl being like somebody made a comment to her and she was calling him a racist, going, because you guys had cows living in your house with you in India. And then she called her mom. She goes, I'll prove to you that we didn't have cows living in our house in India. And she calls her mom and goes, hey, Mom, these people are saying that like we as Indians had kept cows in our house and stuff. And she goes, but we did have a cow in our house. And she just like looks at the camera like, crap, you know, like the stereotype is true. So, again, this is the lie of the left, the liberal left-wing lie that all cultures are equal. There's a reason that the British basically had a global empire. There's a reason America is the most successful country in the world. And it has nothing to do, and it has everything to do with the culture we've created, and it has nothing to do with the fact that all cultures are equal. If all cultures were equal, every place should look exactly the same everywhere you go. Every place would look like, if all cultures are equal, every place would look like California. Every place would look like New York City.
Yeah. Yep. I completely agree with that.
Again, you have to talk about, like, weather patterns factor in. Whether you live on the coast or in the interior of a country matters. That will shape the culture on top of whatever religious influences you have there.
Yeah. Well, it's like we talked about. It's like America used to have its culture like taken into the rest of the world. Like other countries wanted to be like America.
We want to import American culture. This is why the collapse of the Hollywood institutions, the collapse of Hollywood, the collapse of good storytelling in America is so bad. Like people wanted our films, people wanted our culture. They wanted to see what America was up to.
Yep.
Now, what's the problem? We're literally like, I mean, all the good stories and stuff are being told in Japan. Like we're importing, like literally, like, me and my wife went to go see a movie, a Japanese anime film in theaters. Like I never would have done that 10 years ago. 5 years ago. Like I got better stuff to do.
Well, we even talked about it on the show not too long ago. Is the fact that that new Godzilla movie had this substantially smaller budget than any Hollywood production.
Yeah, it was like a $10 million budget,
and it did perform way better than any of the American like high budget action movies at the time, or monster movies, whatever.
It like tripled its budget. It got back well over what it should have earned.
Yep.
And which is amazing. It's a testament to the Japanese filmmaking studios. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's a scary thought because it's like America is not exporting the one thing that people wanted from us, our culture. Like the studios, like whenever like there was the talks to like make a American Godzilla film, the Japanese people were like, yes, they want to buy our stuff. This is great, you know, and they were excited about it. Now it's like, oh. You guys want to make an American Godzilla? We don't know about that anymore. We don't know if we trust you with our intellectual IP anymore.
Yeah. But getting back to it is like also speaking of that is like when we're talking about how we used to have our culture rub off on the rest of the world and make the world a better place. It's like the two movies that I can give you an example that are basically like close to true stories you can get, and that's funny that they're both Japanese too, is like Silence.
Yes.
And your movie, what's that show that was on Hulu? The one about the engine.
Oh, man, now I can't remember.
I forget what it's called.
We might have to review that show too.
Yeah, we should. But like whatever it is, that one, what was it?
Shogun.
Yes, Shogun. It's called Shogun. That showed how American, or I should say, it was really Christianity, was moving Japan into the right direction because of how backwards their logic was. I mean, like from the show Shogun. Like he's like, nobody is allowed to touch this pheasants. I'm trying to like ferment them so we can eat them later. And then like nobody touched them, and then finally somebody touched them and got rid of them, and they had to execute the guy for touching pheasants.
Yes,
because he was told everyone that it was not to do it. And like, again, someone being executed for disobeying an order. You know,
it turns out in the shows they executed him for a far bigger reason. Though it was like that he was the assassin, or not the assassin, the intelligence guy, the traitor within. They said that we found the traitor. It was this guy, but he sacrificed himself so the Shogun could. But again, it just goes to show you that the cultural differences between the Americans and Japan. You know, it's like they wanted to see what their enemies were. They wanted to see what these people could handle. You know, it's like they burned some of their prisoners alive just to see if these people were much different, if they had a higher tolerance for pain and things like that.
Yes.
Like things that, you know, you as a Christian, like, again, like human rights and rights of POWs are things that are very, very Christian. I mean, look at what the Japanese did in World War II. I mean, they executed prisoners en masse. We didn't execute our prisoners.
Yeah.
Now, okay, the guys on the front lines might have shot prisoners and POWs before they could surrender, but again, those guys are hot from combat.
And again, it's just like, it's the same thing. It's like, yes, locking up Japanese citizens, you know, or Asian citizens for just being Japanese during World War II, bad thing. It's a blemish on American society. But I would argue they were housed and they were fed. Let's go look what other countries were doing to people who they didn't see as their citizenry. I mean, that's what's that one movie that Steven Spielberg, the Empire or Rise of the Empire or whatever it was with Christian Bale. It's Christian Bale's first or second movie.
Yeah,
where he's just a little boy and like see how they treated Americans and not just Americans, but any type of white people that were captured by the Japanese in World War II who weren't military. They were just civilians.
Yeah.
They were locked in an internment camp and starved, beaten to death. Like, it's way worse. Like, every other country that does the exact same thing that we did does it way worse.
And there is some context behind why they decided to intern Japanese Americans. There was one of the Japanese fighter pilots who bombed Pearl Harbor crash landed on one of the islands
of Hawaii.
Of Hawaii. And there was a Japanese couple that lived on the island along with some native Hawaiians there, you know, so the Samoans or whatever.
Yep.
And they sheltered and hid the Japanese soldier. And then when the Samoans heard that America was under attack, they went to go arrest the Japanese pilot.
This is World War II. They couldn't communicate that quickly.
Yes.
Like, it took days before that island was aware that this attack had happened.
They didn't even know they were at war. And then they found out, oh, we're at war with the Japanese. So they went to go get the guy. And then the Japanese family shot one of the people who were coming to arrest the Japanese pilot. And so that's what happened. Like, so this family sided with Japan, who lived in Hawaii, and they were like, well, we can't guarantee that the rest of the Japanese citizens in America aren't going to do this.
Yeah. So to prevent espionage and any other type of like internal tactics, they interned all of them.
Yes, and again, would all the Japanese Americans have turned on America? Probably not. But it was something that they were not prepared for mentally in the zeitgeist. They were like, we don't know where their loyalties lie. Do their loyalties ally with their race and ethnicity to their homeland? Or do they, again, look at America today. Like, look at how polarized we are racially. Do you think that back then it's like, was that a wrong decision? It's like, maybe they aren't American as much as they are Japanese.
Yeah.
Maybe some of them were, and a lot of them probably were.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just one of those things where they did not know if they could take that risk.
Yeah. But let's get back to more of this video real quick, where we'll see what's more going on with this and how he's going to talk about here in a second how badly that people reacted to him doing this. And this is just a normal thing over there in
this has been going on for years. This Diwali, didn't Trump celebrate Diwali in the White House by lighting some candles or something?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they did.
But check this out. Let's keep going.
And this is the story of how, after immersing myself into this unusual tradition, I was doxxed, harassed, and threatened by tens of thousands of Indians who weren't happy with me filming this village's holiest tradition.
Our god, the Vireshwara Swami, is born from this cow dung, so we are celebrating this.
It all started when I flew over 10,000 miles to South India, linked up with my translator Vivek, and began our trek into the remote village of Gumatapura. Did this village still celebrate this strange tradition, or is it merely a legend of the past? After a couple-hour drive and immediately upon arrival, we were met with unmatched hospitality.
Okay, we made it to Gumatalapa.
Oh, thank you very much.
But regardless, this is a real thing. They still do this. They burn scented candles and all sorts of other stuff. They actually burn cow dung and stuff. I have other videos that I'm about to show you. That shows, but I'll kind of fast forward it to
where it happens.
Yeah, where this big event happens. Like I said, the kids do this. Some people eat it. Some people in the village eat it. So it's very disturbing. We'll go to, where's the big celebration? Man, there's a lot of this.
There is a lot. Holy cow. It's a long video. I mean, there it is.
Here we go. Let's do it.
To think I could be a war journalist without getting shot in the crossfire.
All cultures are equal, everybody.
Hey, you been praying for me! He says come play with me like the Joker! I'm gonna cover you! Oh my god! I'm covered in shit! Oh my god! India's poop throwing festival! The smell it here!
Look at that. Look, they're throwing that stuff. Those are huge chunks. That would like probably concuss you.
Yeah, you could definitely get her. I mean, cow crap is not light.
Yeah, dude,
you know,
this is so
it's
disgusting.
like you could get that meme. That is one big pile of shit.
that is one big pile of shit. Yeah.
Inexplicable!
Oh, they're rubbing it on his face.
Please spare me, God! God! I'm covered in shit!
Like I could see, like a small group of kids at a farm, picking up a cow pie and chunking at somebody. You know what I mean? At one of their friends or cousins or something. But like bringing it in for a festival, it's just that's something else. You know what I mean?
Dude, he's gonna go throw up. He's gonna puke. Oh, dude.
Okay. Any clean part of my body will do.
So you want water?
Just a paper towel, anything. They got me good.
I was defeated. What if what the Indians online had said about me was true? Was my immune system weak, and was my mind even weaker? How could this be the thing that broke me? I had traveled over 10,000 miles for this day.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, I'm good. Let's try it again.
And I couldn't let India down as their first participant from America. I refused to let the poop win.
I gotta try again. I'm so sorry.
I had to make it all the way through to the other side of the battlefield.
So gross.
No. A fatality. Let's just go for it.
So I loaded up on ammunition.
All right, thank you. He's instantly reloading. All right, thank you. This guy right here.
And began pushing forward towards fecal nirvana.
Let's go for it.
So gross.
fun. It's very fun. It is. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. I like it. Oh, thank you. This is complete warfare.
It's you're having snowball fights with cow poop, folks.
So many levels.
Yeah, again, the left will have you believe that this is just cultural enrichment, you know? I can't wait till this comes to California, you know, New York, Colorado. I can't wait till this is happening in Aspen, you know what I mean?
Yeah. New York's Poop Festival.
Yeah,
Coming this spring.
Yeah, Dallas. Can't wait to go to Dallas for this festival, you know what I mean? Like, this is just one of those things.
This will be the new Burning Man.
Yeah. Burning poo.
Dude, he just got nailed.
See, and what's amazing is too, it's like he participated in this. He's actually trying to do his best to like have a good time with these people here, and they hate him for it. It's like, how dare you show our culture for what it is? It's like all he's doing is showing what their culture is there. And like this guy has been threatened. Tens of thousands of Indians threatened him after this. It's like going. It's like, oh, you're not going to show. It's like he's just showing what's going on. He's not mocking. He's not ridiculing these people. He's just saying it smells. I'm not used to this. Now, again, they know the reason they're mad at him is because they know the rest of the world is absolutely going to mock India for this.
Yeah.
It's like maybe if this is part of your culture, maybe your culture is not so good.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, like, could you imagine shutting down all of this town for a day just to throw crap at each other? Hey, everyone, to get all the local farmers to gather up the cow poop in their cow pastures and bring it to the main street of Owasso, and we're all just going to gather around and throw crap at each other. Shut the city down for a day.
Golly. That is so gross. But yeah, this is what we're talking about. Is like, if our culture starts going, this is reversing. You know, like cleanliness is next to godliness. You know,
No,
this is and then we got
stinkiness
this.
is next to godliness. Cow poop is the closest you can get to God.
Yeah. Oh, disgusting. Now we can also see that they bring this over, and this is a real thing that they'll try to bring to our countries to show that this is they'll bring it over here, and they're going to continue to do certain things like this. So check this out. This is from 90 Day Fiancé.
Why do we bring that in the kitchen? I thought that needed to be in the center of the house.
First we do it here, then. Okay.
I just don't understand why there's cow manure in the kitchen, to be honest.
Cow is considered God.
Yeah, but it's
because
poop on the kitchen table.
it has some antimicrobial
Yeah, that
properties.
is a typical
This-
white
yes,
person
this is why
reaction.
This is how you should react to that.
But
This
there's-
is not normal.
There's poop on the kitchen counter.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's hilarious. I mean, and why is it hilarious? Because it's weird. And again, the fact that they're like, no, this is holiness. It's like you're like, dude, no,
Yeah.
that's poop. That's poop. If your God is a cow, and it's excrement. I mean, again, it's like imagine if I declared I created my own religion, said I am the holy deity. Worship my poop. You know, it's like I'd be selling jars of my own poop to my followers and be like, burn this in your kitchen. It will bring you great blessings. You know, it's like,
What was that little girl that sold her bath water? And people
yeah,
actually buy
Belle
it? Yeah.
Delphine. And there was a chick that jarred her own farts and sold it. You know?
Ugh.
Like, I mean, like she made like $37,000 a month or something, jarring her farts and selling it to weird dudes online. You know?
Jesus. We wonder what's happening. We wonder why our society is
Yeah,
going
cultural
backwards.
decay, man. Cultural decay. And like I said, they are so brainwashed and so indoctrinated by whatever their silly religion is that, I mean, they're burning cow crap in their kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's healthy.
Yeah. Let's keep watching. It gets better.
Used to purify the things.
What the? I try to be very respectful of their customs, their culture, and everything like that. But I draw the line, I draw my boundaries at this, right here. This is disgusting.
मम्मा हर गेट पे गोमूत्र का छिड़काव कर दो.
Completely normal reaction goes, and Mom, shall I sprinkle cow urine on the door?
हाँ जरा सा
Yes, do that. Sprinkle a little bit.
शुद्धि हो जाएगी थोड़ी सी.
A bit
I
of
know, we are Hindu,
purification will be done. Look at that. A huge bottle of cow piss.
Inside, yeah, it's
I'm
a
just
water
putting few
bottle. It's like an
drops of
Aquafina water
cow
bottle
urine.
full of cow piss.
Why?
A few drops, just few drops.
Just few drops. Just few
I
drops.
told you that it has some antimacular properties. This is why it is used. Okay.
I don't want my house to
It will-
smell
it
like
will
a
go-
petting
it will
zoo.
Go away. It will go away.
It really smells like cow poop in the house now.
I don't understand how you can hate.
What?
And again,
Bring
she's
it.
the bigot. She's the intolerant one. It's like, you must let these people come here and do this stuff. Like, I mean, sanitation laws be damned.
Yeah. Here's another one. That this is actually a thing. Check this out. This is an Indian guy, and it sounds like his English-speaking wife, so probably an American wife. And they're talking about it like this is normal, and they think that you're weird for not accepting it.
Baby,
Yeah.
somebody asked a question.
What question?
They want to know if your mom burns cow shit in her house.
Not inside, outside. We spray it on the ground so that all no bugs come, and then you dry it. And you make paddy out of them. You let them sun dry it, and then you use them as firewood. So
Okay.
you don't have to go cut trees.
Okay.
And sometimes we drink cow pee too. You know it.
Okay.
Same
Why
as the
somebody said
Muslims
that?
drinking camel
But don't
piss.
they over here in America too?
What?
We use manure to fertilize the plants outside.
Yeah.
So why do people act so arrogant and act?
We use it as fertilizer. It doesn't come in the house. And like burning cow patties is like something you do in the wintertime when you don't have any firewood. That's like you're out in the woods and it's your last resort. It's
Yeah.
not like, oh, cow manure. Let's go. Bring it in. Let's get this stuff burning. Like
Yeah.
that is not something that you do just because, hey, it's your last resort. It's not like, oh, this is my go-to here.
Yeah. Again, and they're acting like it's like this normal thing. I mean, I guess in their country it's normal, but here in America it's weird. You know, it's like, sorry, we don't like it to stink. You know what I mean? The whole Indian stink stereotype is real. It's like, and they're doing nothing to disprove that. They're doing nothing to dispel. It's like that stereotype that Indians stink. Congratulations, you have the stereotype is real, and you guys are doing nothing to dispel it.
Yeah. Let's check this out. Keep watching.
That's always about cow shit to Hindu people. They think that that's a put down.
Because you know why? I just heard about this. All the religions around the world, they went around trying to convert people to their religion because they wanted to make their sophisticated or whatever. But Indian people who are Hindus never went outside their country and told them to accept Hinduism. That's why we are peaceful and we don't care what people say. But if this person wants some cow pee,
Oh, we have some. Do you have some?
Yep, I got some
Oh,
for you.
I
He's
forgot
got it.
we
They
have
just
some.
have
Get
it
it,
on
get it,
tap,
get it,
man.
get it.
Yeah,
And two, they're like, he's like, it's because Indians and Hindu did not go out and try to convert people to our religion. And it's like, because the moment that you said, hey, we drink cow pee and we burn cow patties and eat cow crap or rub it on ourselves, they're going to go, think we're good on this religion.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Sorry. I don't want to stink.
No kidding.
Buddy, for you. I got some for you, buddy. Here. Here. You see, buddy? Cow.
This is cow pee.
Cow pee, buddy.
Okay, but where's the dung?
Yeah,
we have
where are
dung
the
too.
weird ones?
Yes, we have cow dung. You want to show him?
Yeah, give him some cow patties.
Do you want to drink some, buddy?
Oh, give me some. Give me some. Let me have a little bit.
Okay, drink it, baby.
There you go.
I hope that was fake.
Give me
I
some
hope
cow
that-
dung too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping this whole thing's a joke.
I want to eat some cow dung today. I feel like a little bite
Yeah,
of it.
she's got to be like playing
Yeah.
into this like it's fake.
You found him?
Yep.
Oh, look at this for you.
So,
For you, buddy. Right there, some cow dung patties.
He put it in his mouth.
it doesn't bother me. This cow poop can be used as firewood for all those people who don't know shit.
Yeah, and
In
fertilizer
Google.
and many things.
And for all those immature and non-intelligent people, just Google what is cow dung good for, and you might have.
But anyways, y'all, we have a big pack for y'all. So if y'all want some, seems like you want to take a bite too. So I'll send you one in the mail. Send me your address.
Yeah, okay, guys, where are the weird ones? Where are the intolerant bigots? Because we go, that's not for me. I mean, just go back to the video Chad just showed, like, of that girl. Like, that's a normal reaction.
Yeah, that was me showing. I was like, that's the normal reaction. That is the abnormal
Yeah,
reaction.
this is the reaction of someone who was raised in a very backwards thinking culture.
Yeah. And just a reminder, this right here is a documentary or a film, that somebody came down and filmed this like a while back, but Tyler Alvera does it. It's a bad thing.
Yes.
But, CNN or some BBC or some company does this and shows this. It's like, oh, this is normal. This is fine.
Yeah, they're just having fun. Fun in the sun.
So silly. So silly. But here's this next one. You're going to love this one. This is kind of getting back to, like, the urine, how they see urine as holy.
Oh.
Where's my volume?
Oh.
Among the Mundari people of South Sudan, getting urinated on by a cow is a deeply rooted tradition. Men stand under their cattle as they
Put it in his
urinate,
mouth.
letting the liquid run over their heads. But why? The ammonia in the urine cleans and bleaches their hair, giving it a distinct orange tint. To the Mundari, this is beauty, a display of pride, and a mark of connection to the creatures they hold dear. But this isn't
Coming
just
to a
about
major
aesthetics.
metropolitan area near
This
you in
practice
America.
is also believed to repel insects and help maintain hygiene in an environment where water is scarce. For them, Ankole Watusi cattle are more than just livestock. They are sacred. They burn cattle dung to repel insects, using its ash as sunscreen and antiseptic. This pale powder, applied to both herders and their herd, offers protection against the harsh sun and relentless mosquitoes. The Mundari live in perfect harmony with their cattle, valuing them above all else. They never eat their meat, relying instead on milk and yogurt for sustenance.
How do you make yogurt in the hot desert? Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
How much would you have to be paid to have a cow pee on you? This is a question I never thought I'd be asking myself, but when you're camping in South Sudan with the cow tribe and they ask you if you want to try one of their traditions of taking a shower under a cow peeing, you
This
can't
just goes to
really
show you that
say
travel
no,
vlogging
right?
YouTubers
So
are
before I knew
retarded.
it, I found myself waiting until a cow started peeing and then trying to sprint over and stick my head under it before it finished. The Mundari do this primarily because there often isn't much water in the cattle camps, and as a bonus, they like how it dyes their hair orange. I can't believe
She
I'm
might
saying
as
this,
well
but
just
it
be
actually
in a
wasn't
porn.
too bad, at least until it got into my eyes. Can't say I'm ever gonna do it again, but if you ever find yourself camping
She
with
said it was
Mundari
good
tribe
till it got in
South
my
Sudan,
eyes. Yeah,
I
no
would recommend
shit.
it.
Golly, these people are sickening that are try this stuff, man. Oh my god. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand.
You're gonna like this.
Oh
Are you
my
ready for
God,
this?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ugh, these Indians smell like poo. It's your bigotry that stinks, scoundrel. Superhero coming in.
Yeah, we're the bad guys.
Then he gets hit. He goes, diversity is our... And then he goes, what the... You see this? You
Got
ready?
hit by
Are
poo.
you ready for this?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Do you love that? Do you
I
not
love
that?
That's good.
Dude, that is
That's
awesome.
That's really good.
That is
oh
so
my
funny.
god, dude. Oh my god.
Ah, golly, man. That's
That's a
was
good
my
comic.
favorite. That
That's
was
a
my
good
favorite.
comic. Oh my gosh.
Completely relevant to today's topic. What
Yeah.
we're talking about. So I'll keep that one for later. But let's see what else we got here. I have a few others. I think that was pretty much like all the
India stuff.
though.
Okay.
I absolutely. But just talking about how just some cultures just aren't compatible and they're backwards. So we'll start with what do we got? Oh, yeah, we'll start with this one right here. We already showed this once before, but this is so relevant. This is Islamic child bride marriages.
Yeah, all cultures are equal.
حابين
folks.
نزوجها
شيماء بلغي
لا
عروس وما بلغي
And I'll read it real quick. It says, live interview with Shaima, a 10-year-old girl who's being forced by her own mother to marry a 30-year-old Muhammad. And she immediately asked her if she'd reached puberty, and she said no. So we'll just keep watching.
تبلغ أن تزوجها
She reached puberty with her husband. I don't want to get married, says the little girl. My family has forced me. They forced me to get married.
وليش كانوا بدهم يزوجوكي؟
Why don't you want to get married? She goes, I don't know.
انت هلا مخطوب.
You're currently engaged. Yes.
والزواج ايمتى؟
When is the marriage? In a year.
شو خبروك عن الزواج؟
What did they tell you about the marriage? They didn't say much.
انت قلتي لي عمرك 10
They said that you're 10 years old
وخطبت عمرك 9
and you were engaged at 9.
انت بلغتي؟
Have you reached puberty? No.
She probably doesn't know what puberty is.
She doesn't. And he just asked, "Do you know what that means?" She goes, "I don't know."
انت خايفانة من الزواج؟
Are you afraid of marriage? Yes.
من شو خايفة؟
What are you afraid of? Everything. What if he doesn't want me to stay with my mom?
شو اللي بخوفك؟
What scares you the most about marriage? I'm afraid he'll beat me if I don't let him.
شو؟
What? I'm afraid if I don't let him, he'll beat me.
بنتي شيماء لا
Gosh.
This is what you're importing. Like I said, these little cultural differences don't just disappear from these people who come from these places overnight.
Again, the liberal philosophy is the minute you get to America, you see the Statue of Liberty, you set foot in New York, and you go base, and all of a sudden you're a wisecracking New Yorker now. You like hot dogs, and you like the Knicks, and you like the Jets. Like, it does not happen that way. It takes years for people to fully integrate into society. Years. And you have to be willing to integrate. And most of these people are not willing to integrate. They move into ghettos where they can communicate with them among themselves. And they don't have to change. Again, the reason that, what's his name? You know that guy that ran, that Ilhan Omar was backing?
Yeah.
And he lost?
Yeah, I do know what you're
You know
talking
the reason why he lost?
No.
Because there are so many different tribes of Somalis there that the tribes didn't vote for him because there wasn't enough people from his particular tribe to vote him in.
Wow.
So other tribes voted for the other guy because they hate whatever tribe he's in part
from.
of. So you were getting tribalism. There's so many Somalis in Minnesota that there's tribalism within the tribe of Somalis.
Yeah. Exactly. Which brings me to this next video that we have, which we've shown this before. This is that reporter that got assaulted over in Egypt during the revolution. Because remember, if you're a woman and you're out and about in an Islamic country, you're not supposed to be. And two, especially if you're a foreign woman and surrounded by Muslim men who don't see you as
this
a Muslim.
is Egypt, right?
Yeah, this is Egypt.
It's Egypt. Remember, Egypt is
supposed
one
to
of
be
the
more tolerant ones.
Yeah, one of the more tolerant, safe ones. I had people in my fraternity from Egypt who are like, Egypt's the best. We can't wait till the revolution is over. It's like, maybe I don't know if your country's really worth saving. If this is the people within your country.
Yeah. Well, let's check this out.
This is what these people have been waiting for. They came here day after day. This is about freedom.
She reported without a hint of trouble for more than an hour.
And what happened then?
Our camera battery went down. And we had to stop for a moment, and suddenly Baha looks at me and says, "We've got to get out of here."
Baha is not happy here?
He's Egyptian, he speaks Arabic, and he can hear what the crowd is saying.
Yes.
He understands what no one else in the crew understands.
That's right. I was told later that they were saying, "Let's take her pants off." And it's like suddenly, before I even know what's happening, I feel hands grabbing my breasts, grabbing my crutch, grabbing me from behind. I mean, it's not, one person and then it stops. It's like one person and another person and another person. And I know Ray's right there and he's grabbing.
This is what these people have been.
Again, she is the epitome of like those bikers that say, we're going to bike around the world and nothing bad's going to happen to us. And they go into wherever, Syria or whatever, and then they get run down by ISIS. Beheaded. This is her. She's like, oh, everywhere's safe. Everywhere, all cultures are equal. They just want freedom. They're going to turn into the United States after the revolution is won. Yes, sure. Look what happened to her. I said, this is what happens when you just attempt to, when you assume that all cultures are equal.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a dangerous assumption.
Yep.
Never, they told me in the military, as an officer, you should never make an assumption because the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to make an ass out of yourself because the first three letters in assumption are ass.
Yep. That is 100% true. And then here we go here. Hey, Islam, how's it going? Muslim Brotherhood TV show host explains under what circumstances Christian girls can be raped. Allah allows Muslim men to rape on non-Muslim women to humiliate them. And then, of course, the guy just going, Jesus freaking Christ.
Yeah. And again, you don't think that when they get here, it's going to be like, hey, if you become a practicing Muslim woman, we won't rape you to shame you anymore. Well, I guess that's better than getting raped to be shamed. Again, yeah, all cultures.
Yep. Where is that one? Ah, here it is. Hey, Europe, how's it going? Rape classes are introduced to explain to migrants that Western women are not rape targets. It says here, this photo is of a young woman in a short skirt and heels, sitting with her legs slightly apart. Does not mean that she wants to initiate sex with you. And then it's just Jesus freaking Christ again.
Yeah, I remember in college, whenever we were in college, you remember, like, they started making people sit in these do not sexually assault seminars thanks to the Obama administration. There was only one group of people that needed that explained to them, and they were from the Middle East. Like, so the university didn't come off as racist, and this goes for universities everywhere. So the entire university doesn't come off as racist. They make the entire student body, males, sit through this sexual assault seminar. But it was really, I mean, they said, as you were sitting there, it's like, there's only one group of people here that need this told to them. One. And they're all in the Middle East. So, I mean, again, that's what's so crazy about it. It's like everyone else is punished because of multiculturalism, because of diversity. Because there's a certain group of people where women don't have rights in their country, and now everyone has to sit through this seminar because if we just say, oh, you came from this country, you came from this country, you came from this country, you have to sit in this seminar. How come we have to sit in this seminar? Well, because your country has very different cultures and values than our country does, so you need to. It's like, that's racist. Well, okay, fine, we'll make everybody do it then. Yeah. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Which brings me to this next one is, again, this goes to show you that they're not adjusting to our societies that well. Dearborn, Michigan, which Dearborn, Michigan is that place where the mayor is telling that Christian that he does not welcome in his
I will
own
throw
town
a
anymore.
celebration on the taxpayer dollars whenever you leave this city.
But Dearborn, Michigan residents Muhammad Ali and Majid Mahmoud were arrested by the FBI for plotting an ISIS-style terrorist attack on Halloween. So this happened not that long ago.
All cultures are equal.
Okay, yeah, this is what we're talking about. It doesn't just happen. This stuff doesn't just happen overnight. It's like, oh, they move these Indians over and they keep doing their little dung stuff, and then more keep coming. Like, let's start doing a little get together in the backyard. Then it turns into, now that there's so many of us, let's get a little like section off of the town where we're gonna have the little poo throwing ceremony. That's what's happening with this right now with all these other countries bringing in their very un-Christian, American cultures into our society. Is like, look here. How long have you lived in New York? Less than 5 years. 85%. 5 to 10 years. 79%. 10 years, but not born here. 54%. I was born in New York City. Less than 38%.
Again, why did they vote for Mandami? Because he looks like them. Because he's promising them free stuff. Because they don't know any better. They don't care about New York's history. They don't care about New York's values. They only care about the person who's offering them free stuff.
Yeah, 100%. And then talking about like cultures that will, colonize.
Yeah.
It's like, for some reason, it doesn't count when Muslims do it.
Yeah.
So let's check this out.
Arab imperialism, Egyptians would be Coptic, Moroccans would be Berber, Libya and Algeria would be Amazigh, Syria and Lebanon would be Aramaic-speaking and partly Phoenician, Iraq would be Mesopotamian, Assyrian, Babylonian, Sudan would be Nubian, Tunisia would be Carthaginian, Punic, or Amazigh, Iran would be Persian, Zoroastrian, Kurdistan would be Median, Zoroastrian, Somalia would be Cushitic. Without Arab imperialism, there would be no Palestine movement. The Palestine ideology was only created as a political tool to delegitimize the only sovereign Jewish state. The Arab conquest erased civilizations and destroyed many cultures. Without Arab imperialism, the Middle East would still remember its own name. They are the colonizers. Without Arab
That's what you got to do. We got to weaponize. We got to go to war against this. Oh, no. Arabs were always we were always the first people here. Like, Muslims lived here first, always. It's like, whoa. Muslims aren't even a thing until 600 years after Christianity.
Yeah.
So don't give us that crap that you were here first.
Yeah. Then, like, here's this video right here. God created more type of animal that is one more type of animal that is woman.
اسم حیوان خلق کرده و اون زنها و خانمها هستن. اینا
They're just like cows and sheep.
عین گاو و گوسفند هستن. حیوان
They are animals.
هستن. ولکن
God has only created them for men to use.
خدا خلقشون کرده برای استفاده مردها.
Perhaps we've judged Islam too harshly.
But God created these women to look human so that it would not frighten the men. Considering how much that they have sex with animals, that's funny to me.
Well, if this guy is preaching is to be taken seriously, why not? If women are animals, then animals are just as I mean, having sex with a woman is having sex with an animal. So having sex with an animal is not a big deal.
Yep.
این زنها را به شکل خود انسان خلق کرده. اگر نه اینها
Aside from that, women are just like cows, sheep, horses, and
عین
mules.
همون گاو و گوسفند و عین همون اسب و شتر و الاغ هستن.
Because of this deficiency of the woman's mind. My goodness, yeah. A prophet said that isn't the witness of a woman equal to half of that of a man? The woman said, yes, he said, this is because of the deficiency of the woman's mind. Women have become emboldened towards their husbands. He, the prophet, gave permission to beat them. He passed by the woman and said, O woman, give alms, as I have seen the majority of the dwellers of hellfire were you women. They asked, why is that so, O Allah's messenger? He replied, you curse frequently and are ungrateful to your husbands. I have not seen anyone more deficient in intelligence and religion than you. Your wives are like farmland for you. My goodness. Evil omen is women. The prophet used to go around and have sexual relations with all his wives in one night. He had 9 wives.
There you go, folks. I mean, Islamic women always try to say that the Quran has given me so many rights. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're a cow. You're a mule. Why are you talking to me?
Yeah. Here you go.
Sahi al-Bakar.
Just going to show you, like, they're bringing this stuff over. They're not adapting to American society. They believe this stuff.
All right, 5134, highest rated hadith.
Why are you picking up?
The prophet married her when she was 6 years old, and he consummated her, meaning he had sex with her, when she was 9.
So what about the ones that say she's 19?
There isn't one that say she was 19.
Is that what you just searched
Okay,
for?
show me. Is it a Sahih rated hadith?
This is 19 right there.
This is a Medium article, not a hadith.
Bye.
It's a blog post. This is literally a blog post.
I mean, regardless of, like, do you think that every single Muslim takes every single thing in the Quran literally? Or do you think that they might use right, there might be different interpretations? Like,
Well,
for
there's a
example-
difference between something being taken literally and so, like, if there's a metaphor in the Bible that says something about, like, I don't know, whatever. Like, so something I would expect Muslims not to take literally, right, is like the Prophet Muhammad rode his unicorn donkey, pitched it on the side of the Temple Mount, and then rose to heaven. Probably didn't happen. Oh, that was literal. That actually happened. He rode his flying donkey and hitched it on the side of the Temple Mount. Okay.
Continue.
Even sillier.
Continue.
Okay, so they do. So your point is now they do take it literally. Sahih al-Bukhari.
Yep.
We take that literally, but we don't take that he slept with his 9-year-old wife literally. Again, these people are brain dead, and all cultures are equal. All cultures are equal. I mean, that's the reoccurring theme today, folks.
Yeah. Then right here, 59% of all illegal aliens are collecting food stamps, meaning that most of the people getting food stamps in the U.S. government and U.S. taxpayer are not even Americans. We can confirm that tonight, with millions of illegal aliens are now collecting food stamps, and the most highest ranked one on there are Afghan, Somali, Iraq, and Haitian.
Wow.
So, yeah. So basically, we are paying the government is paying, or taxpayers are paying a jizya to these people living in our country, basically.
Yeah. Again, we're paying to feed these people, these mouth breathers that are coming over to our country. Again, you think anybody from Iraq is going to be able to assimilate and do like even something as like factory work? Like we're talking like these are jobs that like liberals are like, oh, anybody can do factory work. That's not true, man. Some people literally don't even know how to do factory work. I mean, there's a reason why you don't let mentally challenged people do certain things because it's not safe.
Yeah.
Some of these people from these countries have very low IQs. And then let alone the fact that they'll never, ever truly be able to grasp the language, so they won't be able to take simple instructions. A mentally challenged person that was born here in America has a better chance of working on a factory assembly line than probably an Afghan migrant does.
Yep. This brings me to this next one. 2025, they're still advocating for slavery in the Middle East.
It's not something that Muslims should be ashamed of. Slavery in Islam is true. Prisoners of wars, non-Muslims, disbelievers, we enslave them. Oh, this is against human rights. This is human rights. How? He is a slave. He's like an animal being sold and bought and not having rights.
In 2025, standing and saying it's okay to take people as slaves. That's not faith. That is evil dressed up as a religion. You say people can be bought and sold like animals. God says God created mankind in his own image. Every person has dignity. Every person has value. Jesus did not come to make humans slaves. He came to set them free. True faith does not build on chains, it's break them. If your God allows slavery, then that's not the God of heaven.
Yep.
Slavery
Again,
is not.
I'll say this too. I remember having this kind of similar discussion in IBOLIC, so infantry basic officer leadership course. And, there was a guy there who was very, very, very right wing, and he was always talking about the South and slavery. And it's like going, and one of the guys was like, yeah, well, America was the last country to kind of actually abolish slavery, and we had to fight a war over it. And I was like, that's not true. And he was like, they all like, what do you mean? I was like, they didn't abolish slavery in the Middle East until like 1962. So I remember people being like, oh, well, yeah, you're probably right about that. And I was like, exactly. It's like America fought the bloody war to end slavery, and people were like, well, if America's had people willing to die for it, maybe we should just do it without the dying part,
Yeah.
So again, the Middle East didn't feel that way. I mean, 1962 was they officially signed into law slavery shouldn't be a thing here anymore. But I mean, again, now they have serfdom and contractual slavery in all those Middle Eastern countries. We'll import all these people from India or wherever to do slave labor work, and we'll take their passports and visas until these skyscrapers are all built. And if they die in those little shipping containers, who cares?
Well, yeah, but that too, this is what we also talk about, like regarding these HBV1s, is like these big corporations won't pay these people that much because compared to what they're coming from in like India and the Middle East, a crappy 2-bedroom apartment that you can barely raise a family in seems like heaven compared to a dung hut or, a barely put together dirt pile as a home. It seems like heaven compared to where they're coming from. So they're only showing improvement.
Yeah, they come here, they're like, oh my gosh, we have AC, we have electricity and running water. This is great. I can have 10 kids in this little apartment.
Yep.
Like, they don't care. They're happy to be here.
Yeah, and they will do anything to stay, to keep their green card, to keep their visa, to
even
earn
if it
their
means
paycheck.
not letting their kids go to school and having their kids work with them.
Yeah, as we've seen with that slave labor marijuana farm in California.
If you're trying to create better working environment and better human rights, you cannot just keep importing people because human rights will never get any better if people are all dirt poor.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. It's pathetic, man.
Yeah. Again, we showed this one yesterday, but liberals fear the headman's tail. Also liberals, ignoring the real one.
Yeah.
So ridiculous. Yeah. Christians want to ban porn. Muslims and Jews want to ban pork. We are not the same.
We are not the same at all.
Now, I still love that one. That is still my favorite. I got to get rid of it, though. Okay. That's how we'll end the show right there. But we'll show you, this is... We'll start with this one first, because this is illegal alien. Is being arrested because she paid coyotes to smuggle her children across the border.
Mm-hmm.
You paid criminals to smuggle your children across the border. Person who probably had your children drug traffic, possibly even sexually assaulted them, you are the bad guy.
Yeah,
you are the bad guy. And then she is so ungrateful. Check this out.
It took her and her children a month and a half to get from El Salvador to Mexico, where they crossed the country into Texas. They got moved to New York City, and they were in a housing program that sent them here to Rochester. They arrived in January of this year and lived at the Holiday Inn downtown for 4 months. And they were moved here
on the tax
3 weeks ago.
Muy traumática.
It's very traumatic.
Porque no creí.
She says it's been quite traumatic. Everything that was told to us to come to Monroe County, to Rochester, hasn't been fulfilled.
She says it's very traumatic. It's very traumatic. She's traumatized by being provided free housing and free food. She's traumatized by the fact that she illegally came to a foreign country and was provided free stuff.
It took her.
Yep. Matt Walsh summing it up perfectly there. I mean, how traumatizing that you came here, got a bunch of free stuff provided to you by the U.S. taxpayer, and it's not enough.
Yeah, it's not enough. And here's the other issue with this is, do they honestly think that we're just going to give them like a mansion? They're going to get over here, they're going to get like a 3-bedroom house on the American taxpayer, and then they're going to get room and board for free, not have to do a damn thing for the rest of their lives?
I know, it's like she never heard the stereotypes that the Mexicans come here and do all the jobs the white people don't want to do.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about, lady? Like,
which, again,
you're going to be cleaning you're going to be the one cleaning the toilets for $2 an hour, while the rest of us are trying to find jobs they're going to pay us like $15, $16 an hour, or $20 or $30 an hour.
Yeah. Like, what were these people thinking? And again, we always ask this: who is telling these people these things? Go to America; they'll take care of you. You'll get free room and board. Who is telling these people this? And we go, it's those NGOs that are all over the world that are being funded by USAID
and George Soros.
Yeah, exactly, telling them to come here. It's ridiculous. It's retarded.
Yeah, it's not going to be an easy cakewalk. Like, even if you get here, you're going to be working your butt off and the rest of us are working our butts off to pay bills and keep houses over our heads. What makes you think that you're not going to?
Yeah. Which brings me to this next one: is where is this indoctrination coming from that people are becoming okay with this?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, it's coming right away from people like this crazy lady right here.
Hi, friends. Today's letter is S for Sharia law. Yay! Can you say Mom, Donnie? Mom, Donnie. Can you say Mom Donnie's name? Look. Aww. It's an American. God. I said his name is Mom Donnie. M-A-M-D-A-N-I. God. Uh-oh. Hi, friends.
Okay, like this, we might have to do a breakdown of her show tomorrow. But yeah, that's a YouTuber whose content is directed specifically at children. What do you think she's doing right there? She's brainwashing you. She's brainwashing your kids. As early, I mean, that's definitely pointed at 2 to 3 to 4 year olds. That content. Like, that woman is doing political charged content at that age.
Poor parenting one that turns on YouTube for their kids and walks away.
Yeah.
That is the piss poor parenting that's leading to our country to where it's at right now.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like, I mean, that is nuts. I mean, we might have to do a breakdown of her channel and just be like, she is a bad actor. And if you let your kids watch her, you are brainwashing your kids.
But again, this isn't the only place. Like, this is why public schools aren't much better. Check this out.
Aren't sure if they're a boy or a girl. So when people ask them, are you a boy or a girl? Right now they just feel like saying, I'm a kid. They're figuring it out.
Why does he
Oh, she got the pronouns right. Why does he like stars? Does he like stars?
like stars?
They like stars.
They like stars.
Yeah. And they are really.
Are you seeing this? Are you?
They aren't sure if they're a boy or a girl. So when people ask them, "Are you a boy or a girl?"
It
right
just
now
restarted. But yeah, like this is sickening stuff. This is how they are indoctrinating your kids. They have some gender ideologue come in and teach your kid this crap, and this is how
Getting funded by
culture
NGOs,
slowly
yeah.
becomes used to stuff like this. Like where this is not normal. It's being pushed in the education system by activists. That's why I keep telling you. There are only 3 types of teachers. The people who want to be teachers their whole lives, people who sucked at everything in college and went to teaching as their last resort, and then the activists. And the activists
or coaches.
Yeah, coaches. That's true, the coaches. But again, they're not being there to be a teacher. Teacher's just the gig that they do to coach, you know. But regardless, it's activists. The main primary thing seems to be activists now. And this is how they're making your kids comfortable with all cultures are equal. Diversity is our strength. All this crap. Unity is our strength, not diversity. Because if you have a country that's moving in several different directions, that's not making the country stronger. It's making the country weaker.
Yeah. Again, terrifying stuff. But again, Chad did a great job with the video's thumbnail today. Again, some cultures are shit. And if you think all cultures are equal, just look at the thumbnail. Do you want to... Should we just stop all business today so we can all go throw cow poop at each other? Do you think that all the crazy stuff that Islam is bringing over here is good? Do you think child marriages are a good thing? Do you think slavery is a good thing? Do you think a woman being compared to animals is a good thing?
Yeah.
Again, if all cultures were equal, nobody'd want to come here to America. They'd be like, no, our country's already like America. Why are we going over there? So, again, I don't know what fantasy world liberals live in where they can believe this lie. But it's a lie, and it's a lie straight from hell. And, again, if we aren't willing to stand up and call this BS out and fight for our own culture, it's going to disappear. And everyone's going to be like, well, your culture is just racism and bigotry. No, it's not. I don't hate any other cultures. I can think that they're dumb, and there's a lot of stupid stuff that they practice. But if they want to come here and be a part of the American experience, they better integrate into the American system, not try to change it.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with me saying that. And if you think that there's something wrong with me saying that, how come they can say that stuff about me? You better change your thinking way. So what's the difference? Like, you better change and be more inclusive. Like, how come I have to change?
If you're coming to my country, I don't have to change my thinking or my stances on things. If I was moving to your country, yes, I would have to change my thinking and my stances on things.
Yeah, again.
So, America, it's the West, really. Yeah. The West are the only nations where another foreign element can come and go, you need to be more inclusive, more diverse, more like we're more like the country that I'm coming from. Whereas if we do that in another country, you're going to be arrested, thrown in jail, or beaten.
Yes. Again, when I go to Vietnam with my wife, like, I'm not going to go to Vietnam and be like, hey, start speaking English, boys. Like, don't you want to talk to me? Don't you want my business? They'll be like, not really, sir. We don't like you.
Yeah.
See, I'm not going to go to Japan and be like, why aren't you guys speaking English to me? Change your culture before I change mine. Like, that's crazy talk. Again, it's absolutely nuts. We got our thinking here in the West bass-ackwards. Yep. It's ridiculous. But, again, this is what happens when you have left-wing ideologues who the only thing that matters is tolerance and niceness. Yeah. Those are your values, and those aren't values. Tolerance and niceness. What is niceness? Being a doormat for everyone else?
That's what the left wants you to think.
Guess what? We're done with it. No more doormats. Not all cultures are equal. Some cultures are dog crap. And if you think otherwise, you are retarded. Period.
Yep. Agreed. Hear, hear.
So, again, that's about all I've got for you today. This is the Twins with Owasso Live. This was the Morning Loop. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you too can stay in the loop. That is all we've got for you today. God bless you.
See you on the next one. See you later, everybody.
This is oddly popular.
Love is love, and occasionally it has hooves.
From Pixar Animation Studios.
Do you take this goat?
She already
did it, New York!
Mayor-elect Mondami, what's your first move?
Simple. I'm making history.
The law that changed everything.
People of the city, you can now marry goats.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you're welcome.
This is oddly popular.
Love is love, and occasionally it has hooves.
From Pixar Animation Studios.
Do you take this goat?
She already
did it.